Chandler and Amanda Sellers. If it's happening in the area, it's on Carolina and Company Live.
Hello, everybody. I've got some great news for you today.
Oh.
Today's Friday. But there's something else. Gas is down to $2.09 a gallon on Highway 544 here in Myrtle Beach. Can you believe that?
Whoa, you know what's going to happen?
Woo!
They're going to be packed out in just a few minutes. That's right. We've got a great show lined up for your Friday. And one of our favorite things, I wish you had, what is it, smell-o-vision they call it?
You can smell it, I promise
That's right.
you.
Texas Roadhouse is here. Oh, my
Woo.
goodness. There's your lineup for today, of course, starting with our Hollywood Minute, rolling right into our video of the day, and then your celebrity birthdays.
That's right. Some celebrity you like may have a birthday today.
Right.
Talk about today's guest. The Southern 500 Parade's coming up in Darlington. We're going to tell you all about that. Plus, Texas Roadhouse is going to be here to celebrate Baby Back Ribs Day. Woo!
Oh, let's just.
I can't wait.
Do you want to just eat? We can just, you know.
I'm going to eat now.
That's right. Stop. Now, you know, we're also talking about Help for Kids Backpack Buddy. They're having the big barbecue contest they have every single year and a wing competition. Big fundraiser for that organization. Also talking about a fundraiser happening for the Wounded Warriors Project coming up soon. All that and more right after your Hollywood Minute.
I'm a really good aeronaut. I want to use what I'm good at.
Women don't belong in balloons. And she makes such a show of herself.
Miss Wren, I need to make studies of the air.
I'm not a coachman for hire.
You are the only person who could fly us higher than anyone has ever been.
The last time Felicity Jones and Eddie Redmayne teamed up for The Theory of Everything, they both received Oscar nominations and Redmayne won. Now they're back together for The Aeronauts, as a scientist and a pilot in 19th century England who risk it all to make discoveries in a hot air balloon. The Aeronauts lands in theaters December 6th. Shawn Mendes is red hot thanks to hits like Senorita, but he wants to give his fans more than music. He's launched the Shawn Mendes Foundation, aimed at helping his fans create change and advocate for issues. The foundation has raised more than $1 million so far. Its first two campaigns will benefit the Toronto-based healthcare institution Sick Kids and the environmental nonprofit Reverb. More details at ShawnMendesFoundation.org. In Hollywood, I'm David Daniel.
All right, let's talk a little something. Listen to this now. Good friends can come in any size or shape. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, buddy.
And any species, too. Meet Waffles and Hemingway. This miniature horse and his best friend, a goose, are up for adoption in Pennsylvania. But it's a package deal.
Oh, my goodness. Waffles is a 6-year-old, and people... He is at the Bucks County SPCA. He says he has a lot of personality to make up for his size. He loves grass, carrots, and of course his buddy Hemingway. They were taken from a farm by authorities who say the conditions were not very good. That's why the adoption comes with a stipulation as well. It's a package deal. So if you can take a goose and a miniature horse.
That's right.
I got one for you.
You can train the goose to ride the horse. I think that'd be cool. All right, let's talk a little bit about what's going on. All right. Today's Friday, of course. Now, tomorrow, Saturday, we're heading down to Texas Roadhouse right here. Look at that. We're talking about some good eats and some great cars. Right there on 17 in Merle's Inlet. The show starts at 11 and runs until 2 p.m. It's open to all makes and model trucks and cars. They're all invited. And the public is also invited to come by and check out the cool vehicles. And there'll be plenty of rock and roll and good food. The Texas Roadhouse Cruise In starts at 11 tomorrow.
That's right. Hey, now, you guys remember a few months ago, our buddy Gage, he came in here, and he's from Sirocco's over there, and he showed Cecil a thing or two about karate.
Yeah,
well,
he did.
Here's some pictures, right?
He just returned from a tournament in North Carolina. I think it was the hands-free tournament, and he took first place.
Of course he did.
How about that?
Watch out.
So
I think we should...
Congratulations to our buddy Gage.
That's right. Do you want to get him back for round 2?
I'm going to take him down one day. I'm just kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm just kidding, Gage.
Just kidding. Just kidding. All right, let's talk a little bit about today. Today is August 30th, and it is Frankenstein Day. Talking about 1931, Boris Karloff and Frankenstein.
That's right. And it's also Be Kind to Humankind Week. I'll be kind to you.
Very sweet.
All right, birthdays today, 1966. Michael Michelle, she's 53 years old, and the movie How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Also did Ali, and she did TV in ER.
That's right, 1972. Of course, Cameron Diaz, 47 years old. Movies The Mask, There's Something About Mary, Vanilla Sky, Bad Teacher, and before fame, she was a model for Calvin Klein and Levi. And you know, I've heard that she actually has retired from acting at this point.
I like her. Okay, 1987. Joanna Brady.
Okay.
Okay, we'll go with that. 32 years old. The ABC Family series Greek. Voice of Princess Yu and Aviator.
Avatar.
I got to read this one day. You know, I really got to read it before
Everybody's
we start.
laughing.
Everybody's
Oy, oy,
laughing.
oy.
Avatar. Now in ABC's Quantico. God, I can't read today. All right, today in history.
You're too excited about the food.
I'm having trouble. I was so excited I smelled that food I forgot to read my copy. Woo. All right, today in 1984, the Beatles fans paid, listen to this, $271,180,000 for memorabilia at an auction in London, England. The Beatles stuff.
How about that? 1993, of course, The Late Show with David Letterman premiered.
All right, let's see if I can get this one
All
right. From the Know It All Department, we learn something every day. Here's something you need to know just in case. Just in case you run into a gorilla in the jungle. Now, I'm going to tell you, if the gorilla is burping, that means he's happy. But if he's not, I would advise you to run. He burps when he's happy. I'm just telling you.
What?
A gorilla does. That's it. That's it from the Know It All Department today. We got a lot of stuff coming up, and I will read these next week. The right before time.
We'll be back.
We're still laughing at Cecil over here. Today we start off pretty cool. 57 for an overnight low in Hartsville, Bennettsville, Cheraw, 59 in Darlington. Now look at us. We're up to 84 in all three of those areas. And those cities could even see 90 degrees today. Talked about 54 to 90. That's a wide temperature spread, but it's all due to a ridge of high pressure directly overhead. This ridge actually having a little bit of steering influence on Dorian. We'll talk about that in just a second. High-res futurecast, a whole lot of nothing when it comes to significant weather today. Of course, all of the Friday night high school football games, I think, perfect weather. Last week, that was not the case. We had those thunderstorms around, not an issue today. Tomorrow, a little bit of morning cloud cover along the coastline. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a few spotty showers. Maybe one or two of them could produce heavy rain. Otherwise, I think we're nice and dry inland, and then the scattered shower activity really does ramp up in the afternoon hours. So Saturday and Sunday, we do have those scattered shower chances around. And on our Labor Day, we also have scattered thunderstorms with how about a high of 85 degrees. Now, when it comes to Dorian, winds of 110 miles per hour, minimum central pressure of 972. There is an eye-like feature starting to finally emerge. So this is on the verge of Category 3 status. Have not reached major hurricane status just yet, but the hurricane hunters are still flying around there. Here is the official forecast track. Still something the Carolinas and Georgia have to keep a very, very close eye on as we head into Thursday and Friday of next week. So beautiful today, great football weather today. And for all of the football teams besides Clemson that play tomorrow, best of luck to you guys. Just a couple of scattered showers and thunderstorms across the area.
All right, talking about a big race, the Labor Day Southern 500 race. We're going to find out all the details, a great parade, and some pretty awesome grand marshals.
That's right. This parade's been around for a long time. It'll be on the first, on the first, and then on the second, the Southern 500, the granddaddy of all races.
Absolutely.
All right, Lee Andrews is with me now. Lee puts together the parade every year. Now, let's talk a little bit about the parade. I mean, how long have we been doing that?
This is our 4th year.
Yeah.
And we do it with a lot of help from a lot of people. The racetrack kicks in and they give us all the talent that comes for the parade, and we just have a really good time with it. So
now the parade's been going on for how many years though? God, we're back.
Oh, well, we
30,
rebooted it. We rebooted it 4 years ago, but
right.
this has been a staple for this race since the race started back in the 50s.
It
just
sure
about.
has.
Yeah.
Wow. And it's great. Now your grand marshals.
Grand marshals this year will be the Labonte brothers, Bobby and Terry Labonte.
That's cool.
They're coming back to ride in the parade this year. We look forward to having them. Of course, Dale Inman will be in it. Bobby Allison, Donnie Allison, just a few. we have a total of about 21 legends and Hall of Famers.
That's an old one.
That is an old one right there. That is an old one right there.
Talk to me about getting to the parade. People just need to come to the parade,
Well,
watch, and then the race. You need to get tickets, right?
Well, you can't get tickets.
They're done.
The race is sold out this year.
Yeah, sold out.
The parade route this year is a little bit different. It goes from Spain Street to Fitness World instead of Edwards Avenue to the racetrack, because the race starts an hour later this year, so we couldn't get in the racetrack before dark.
So it's back originally. The originally started on Worley Street, ran up Worley and came up.
Right.
So Spain's the next street up now.
Yep.
So you can line up anywhere down there and you'll be able to see everything that's
Anywhere
going on.
between there to Fitness World, you'll be able to see everything involved.
All right. Putting together something like this is not easy, is it, Lee?
No, sir.
You're already planning on next year, right?
We always talk about the next year before this year even gets here. So yeah, we already putting it together.
Well, in the old days, they had a lot of big stars. Clint Eastwood, the guy Matt Dillon, they played Matt Dillon. All those people were here for one time. So it still continues. Good job, Lee.
Thank you, sir.
You got it, buddy.
Appreciate it.
All right. Don't forget the parade on the 1st and the race on the 2nd in Darlington.
You got it.
Big weekend.
Hey, that's right. In your hometown. Don't
That's
you
right.
love it?
My hometown.
That's right. We'll be back.
All right, coming up, the Lakewood Campground Resort is gearing up for their 6th annual. Listen to this now. Hot picking, finger licking, barbecue cook-off.
Wow.
27th and 28th of September.
Do you know why you read that right?
Because I read it.
Because it's about food. It's about food. Yeah.
That's right.
So we're going to talk about really awesome. That's right. Great fundraiser for Help for Kids. Really super important. Tell us real quick, what's Help for Kids if people already don't know from
Help for
watching our
Kids,
show?
we feed 2,800 kids every weekend. We put food in their backpacks on Fridays. Some of these kids don't have any food in the house at all.
Whew.
And yeah.
And so I still, every
We
time
make
you say
sure
it,
they do.
it makes me, kind of gives me chills every time you say it. It's
And
crazy.
It's actually all unbelievable.
It is hard to believe that we're in America and people and kids are not getting enough food for something like that.
Yeah, it is
All right.
hard to believe.
Now let's talk 2 days of this thing now. 2 days. 27th, what's happening on the 27th, Margaret?
27th, there's going to be a wing contest where actually people are going to come in. They're going to get into this competition, and they're going to find out who makes the best wings. These people come from all over the country. They bring in their RVs, they stay for a couple days to the campground, and at 3 p.m. on Friday, we're going to find out who makes the best wings.
Wow, that's pretty good. Now, how much money is involved in this thing, Edith? They win some money?
Yeah, they do. They win a trophy, they win money. I don't know how much the money is this year for that, but what happens is the people that are coming to this, we're inviting everybody to come and taste this food because it's actually sanctioned by South Carolina Barbecue Organization.
And those guys do it right.
So the next day, Saturday,
$1
is the
ticket.
big barbecue. You can come, sample, bring the family. Tell us a little bit of details of what time and stuff.
And Friday too.
Yep.
So it's $1 a ticket, and you can go around and taste all of the competition. And it's really neat. Come early because they do sometimes run out of food.
Run out of food.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm thinking we're glad. TV 15 is a sponsor for this again this year.
Yes, you are.
We thank y'all so much for doing that.
Yeah. Also, we have the silent auction. There's some great stuff on the silent auction.
And do you still need some items for that?
We do. We need items, and actually, you can have them picked up wherever you are. I'm going to say a phone number, and it's going to be quick. But also, you can also call Help for Kids Backpack Buddies office. Okay.
You can call us here as well.
And you can call the station 843-447-7368. They'll pick up the items for you. We need
y'all
silent
doing any
auction.
raffles?
Yeah, we do raffles too. Yes, we do. 50-50.
I'll get some tickets.
Yeah. You always do.
I'll always buy.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
awesome. This is
appreciate
coming up again, 6th annual. When is it coming up? What time and who can come?
September 27th, 28th. Everybody can come.
Come
And
get some good food.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Yep.
Awesome.
Thanks,
It's
girls.
awesome. Thank you.
All right, we got more coming up. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
All right, talking about a great nonprofit in the area, Wounded Warrior Foundation. They're having a big fundraising event in conjunction with 810 Bowling. Going to raise some good money for this organization.
That's right. We got Pat and Greg with us right now. Before we start now, let's get going here. Let's talk a little bit about Wounded Warriors. Tell me a little bit about the program and what it does.
Wounded Warriors, we have 3 families coming up from all over the eastern part of the country that are Wounded Warriors that are coming up for our event. They'll be there and you'll be able to meet them.
Awesome.
And we're helping them with their mental health issues and trying to get them back into service of helping
get back to normal life.
Normal life.
That's what it's all about. Now, you've been a part of this program for how long?
We've been working with them about 2 years. This is our first bowl-a-thon that we're having at 810 Bowling Alley in North Myrtle Beach. It's only at that location on September 14th.
All right, well, let's talk.
1 to 5.
All right, let's talk to Greg a little bit about the bowling thing. How'd y'all come up with this? Y'all just decided let's do something to help raise money, right?
Absolutely. Pat's been very instrumental in helping the Wounded Warriors try to get back to normal.
Sure.
And a group of friends, we bowl every week.
I was going to say, I heard you guys bowl a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
the Grand Dunes Bowlers at 810 Bowling Alley, and we thought, we like to bowl, we need to help these folks, so Pat put together a nice idea to help the families and the Wounded Warriors and raise a lot of money.
That's good. Now, what's your bowling score? What's your highest score?
Not very good. 200.
200?
That's my one-time score.
Mine's probably about 160. But
I think I made 100 the last time I played. It's been a long time since I've done any bowling.
But we have about 40 bowlers that are part of our group, and they've been all getting silent auction items, and they're going to be helping us with our raffle, and we're hoping to raise a lot of money and send it to Wounded Warriors.
Great. So from 1 to 5, you can come in, you can bowl. 810's going to give a portion of that proceeds back to you guys.
It's actually free to bowl. We're just asking to make a donation.
Great.
And we're going to have a buffet there, and the Wounded Warriors will be there, and they'll be able to talk and meet with them. And
you got raffle tickets?
We do.
I'll take some of yours too.
And a 50-50.
All right. All right. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thanks for being with us today. Make sure you guys check out that event coming up September
14th.
14th.
Thanks, 1 to 5.
We'll be back. All right, Labor Day is Monday and it's National Baby Back Rib Day, but I mean, it's Friday and we're going to celebrate today on Carolina and Company Live. Texas Roadhouse right here with us, and it smells amazing in the studio.
You better believe it does. Mike, this thing, Texas Roadhouse is unbelievable. I was down there the other day at 3:30 and at 4 o'clock, the place was full. It's unbelievable. I mean, they have an increase every year in business, in the restaurant business. That means they've got good food.
Means you're doing something right.
You got that right. All right, Mike, let's talk about Baby Back Ribs Day coming up Monday.
Yeah, what makes yours special?
Well, you know, it's a recipe that we use. It's a 3-day process, actually, the way we cook our ribs and everything. So, like, if somebody want to do it at home, you know, we use what kind of seasoning? This is our rib seasoning. You know, if you want to take some raw ribs, get a deep pan, put your oven at about 350 degrees, put a little bit of water and some liquid smoke in the bottom, season your ribs up, and then you want to slow roast them for about 3 hours. Kind of stand them up, you know, rub them down when you're cooking them.
Pick that up so they can see.
Now we're talking about, all right, you're talking about 3 days. What all else do you do?
Well, you know, most of them, you know, most ribs, you know, when they come in, they're frozen. You have to, you know, let them thaw. We let them set. Then we, you know, a couple processes that we do to get them ready. Then we season them. Then we cook them. Then we, you know, cool them off. And then we reheat them on the grill. So after you've cooked them, you know, you let them cool. And then when you go outside on your grill, throw them on your grill and then baste them with your favorite barbecue sauce, you know, whatever kind you like.
Char them up a little.
Char them up a little bit, you know. I mean, some people even like to do a little garlic butter or something like that. You know,
let me see if we can do this. Hold on, let's see the camera. I'm gonna throw that. Can y'all smell that?
It does smell amazing.
Boy, I'm gonna tell you what, that is amazing.
Tell me a little bit about Texas Roadhouse. You know, what hours you guys are open and some other great stuff you have.
You know, right now we're open at 3:30 during the week, Monday through Thursday, and we close at 10. On the weekends we open at 11:30 and we close at 11.
Great.
You know, on Sunday we open at 11:30, we close at 10. We do dine early specials 7 days a week. You got about 11 different dinners to choose from, and they're all $9.99, and that's why people, you know, come in early for the special and everything.
Merle's Inn, that's where we're having our car show this Saturday too.
That's
tomorrow.
Right.
So we'll be there, and you'll get a chance to sample this.
And you guys have something else that people like, some rolls, right?
Rolls. Well, you know, here at the Texas Roadhouse, we make everything's made from scratch. We have our own bakery and our own butcher shop right inside the kitchen.
Really?
So we have our baker, Kim, who's our baker, and she tosses the rolls and makes everything right in front of everybody. First thing people come in, they want to get the hot rolls and some homemade honey cinnamon butter, you know.
If you're on a diet, don't ask for the rolls because you can't eat one. I promise you.
You can't stop eating
them. You can't eat one.
That's
all right.
right.
Now, Texas Roadhouse. How long has it been here in Merle's Inn?
We've been here 23 years now. Actually, you know, we've been a long time, and like you said, a lot of restaurants, you open and close, but you know, thankfully, you know, with all the great customers and everybody that we have, you know, 23 years we've been going strong there. You know. You know, we're number 7 store in the company, and now our
7th in the company.
7th in the company.
How many y'all got?
We got up to 585 now. Whoa. So we're all over the country, and we're in every state except for Hawaii.
Wow. Your job's guaranteed for a little longer. Then.
That's right.
I'll be around for a little while.
You got that.
And we just opened up Florence, you know, a couple months ago. So it's right in front of the mall out there. So.
So that's good too. Hey, thanks for this, and we're gonna feed some of the people too. Thank you, Mike.
I hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks.
I can't wait.
They fall right off the bone.
That's right. Again, hey, don't miss the car show tomorrow right there at Texas Roadhouse, and then go get some baby back ribs. You never know. Awesome. We'll be back.
It's funny, it's crazy, and you never know what Cecil or Amanda are going to say or do.
Chewing gum burns about 11 calories
It's
per hour.
Carolina and Company live weekdays on ABC 15. A fun show that makes you laugh and makes you feel good about where you live. If you just moved to the area, Carolina and Company Live is the show you need to watch. You'll find out about everything going on along the Grand Strand, Feedy, and Border Belt. Check it out weekdays at noon on WPDE ABC 15.
Boy, we had a great time today, and we're going to have a better time in just a few minutes when we eat some of those Texas Roadhouse ribs.
That's right. We hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. Make sure you keep watch on the weather, ABC 15, the Weather Authority, right there. All those guys are working hard. They're actually in the studio right now. Keep watching what's going on. But other than that, have a wonderful weekend. It's supposed to be a great day.
Car show tomorrow, Texas Roadhouse. We're going to have a lot of fun. Everybody's invited to come out. Thanks so much. Have a great holiday, everybody.
See you guys later.